I'm Anne and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've come up with a new idea for a new category on my YouTube channel, and this is a podcast. But it's not a simple podcast because it's a clever podcast. I guess you will ask why? Because on YouTube there are many English podcasts on different themes, but I decided to create a special type of podcast. And these podcasts help you to learn the real language. I am going to record different podcasts devoted to different themes, for example, education, psychology, spending free time, and so on. In these podcasts, I'm going to use some juicy and cool words and pay special attention to their English definitions and examples of usage. So by the end of these podcasts, you will have expanded your vocabulary. These podcasts are suitable for intermediate up to advanced levels, but if you are a beginner, just try to listen to it, because doing this can help you boost your listening skills anyway. Even if you don't understand all the words in this podcast, you can hear words which are familiar to you. And when you hear these familiar words, your motivation and inspiration to continue learning a language grows a lot. It influences your mood, and when you are in a better mood, your studying progress becomes quicker. So let's get started. I'm going to use Cambridge Dictionary Online to show you English definitions of the words and context reverser to show you the context. Today I'm going to speak about how our life depends on time we spend moving. We all know that physical activity is one of the bricks of healthy lifestyle, but we hardly ever try to commence doing sport or even just walking 30 minutes every day. Students at schools and universities suffer from a lack of physical activity even more because they sit during classes and after school and university when they do their homework or play smartphones. According to WHO, 90% of students have insufficient physical activity. So what are we going to do? It's very difficult to answer because it's impossible to change school and university syllabus to expand more space for physical activities. Every year, the authorities try to squeeze new disciplines and new subjects into school and university syllabus, so there is hardly ever space for additional PE classes. So everything depends on you, and only you can alter your life so that it will be full of energy, motion, and activity. I'm going to tell you my story of becoming friends with sport and activity. I used to be a weak child. I had a lot of problems with my health and I had to visit doctors and go to hospitals very often. I took a lot of medicine and drank a lot of herbs. I visited dance classes a couple of years, but then I gave them up. Then, when I was a teenager, I ate a lot of junk food, played computer games, and hardly ever went out to walk with my friends. And a lack of activity and healthy habits contaminated my life a lot. I had bad marks in PE, I couldn't run fast and make push-ups, and I started to have problems with my stomach and my back. It lasted for some years, and then I decided to start my healthy life. I began to go jogging with my friend, and we did it nearly every day, and I started to feel better. But then I entered university and gave up sport for some time again. But then my boyfriend got me acquainted with the gym and I started to visit it and try to make my muscles look prettier. Of course, then I didn't understand anything in training and proper eating, which is very important if you want to have big muscles. I went to the gym, but I didn't see any changes in my body. Nevertheless, I continued training because all these training sessions made me sturdy. The gym helped me nudge my attention away from studying and work because then I had a lot to do in these spheres of my life. And I had a lot of tasks and responsibilities that sometimes I could hardly ever sleep at night. But everything has the beginning and the end, and then I gave up the gym too because I understood that I didn't like this type of activity where I had to be patient with this pain in my muscles during the training session and after it. I started to go to the swimming pool and do yoga online at home. I found a brilliant channel on YouTube and I highly recommend you to visit it, and it's not an ad, it's my sincere recommendation. And when I started to go to the swimming pool and do yoga, I saw tangible improvements in my physical and psychological conditions. I became more patient, efficient, and some of my health problems started to fade away. Yoga helped me find peace, which now is residing within my body. Recently, my mother has made me a beautiful present and bought me a membership in a yoga house. I'm recording this video just after a yoga practice, inspired and relaxed. And I can definitely say that I found the best physical activity for me, because after swimming classes and yoga practices, I'm full of strength and energy. So what do we have to do to stay healthy and energetic? The Russian National Research Institute of Physical Culture and Sports has repeatedly put forward a number of recommendations stating that during 1 week, motor activity among young people should take about 10 to 12 hours. It is also stated that 5 to 10 minutes of physical activity every day improves your performance more than passive rest. It is also recommended to pay attention to physical exercises at least 30 minutes a day. So all you have to do is to get up the juice and start walking at least 1 hour a day. And it's not necessary to go jogging, do yoga, go to the gym, because according to the article, the best way to maintain your health and strength is walking. And also don't forget to fuel up on something tasty and nutritious before doing exercises and walking, because when you walk or do exercises, you spend a lot of energy. So that's it. I hope that words I've chosen for this podcast will help you to level up your vocabulary and make it richer. I ask you to make up your own examples with these new words and write them down in comments under this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel because there I share a bundle of interesting information. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the like button. And I hope we'll meet in the next podcasts. Bye bye!